This piece right here has definitely given me the most grief in the process of creation, but not for reasons that you would think. See, this piece, not only did I have to create the reference, I had to edit it, I had to use AI, I had to figure out all sorts of things just to make this work, but I actually feel like it turned out pretty cool. So all you need is just a blank piece of watercolor paper to get started, and a little bit of time, a little bit of dedication, and a little bit of elbow grease, and you can be creating art just like this. Now here's the biggest thing. During this 30-day August challenge, it's not quite 30 days. It's more like it's more like every day but Sunday challenge. I've been producing some pretty cool art, and a lot of what I've learned is that you just gotta think less. And I always tell the art students that I've taught almost 300 students this summer, and that was basically the theme of the whole entire summer. Stop thinking so dang hard, right? But once you get past that mental barrier, everything kind of starts to come together. Not only did this picture turn out completely different from the reference, which I'm not going to show you guys, it ended up being way cooler. I'm going to show you a little bit of the process, and then I'm going to give you guys a little bit of commentary, how the process went, some of the thoughts going through my mind, so on and so forth. I hope you guys enjoy. As always, start with the sketch, of course, but then prep it with the main color. This is kind of what I did for my Batman piece. This is exactly what I'm going to do for the penguin. I'm going to try and replicate the same style. Then I'm going with the shadows. As always, the method is always going with your lights. You know, I guess more so, preserve your lights and then go in with your darks, and then you're gonna go back in with your lights, and then you'll go back in with your darks, right? This is just the process. This is how you're gonna get it looking the most crisp, the most shiny, the most realistic, and then there's some other tricks. But of course, now you see I'm getting kind of some medium tones, and these highlights, the shines, the reflections, all of that, as well as I'm just kind of going in, blending it at the same exact time. So you can see once we brought out these eyes, you can see that the penguin really started looking like himself, especially these wrinkles. Oh my gosh. It's one thing I never really thought about. This dude is one wrinkly dude. And you know, no judgment, you know, and I think a lot of it were just scars, things like that, but that texture was actually really fun to work with. On top of that, I really focused in on trying to get the Prismacolors as thick as possible, mainly because when you add the acrylic spray paint coat on top, it's only going to stick, or it's only going to look shiny on the Prismacolors that were laid on the thickest. Okay, so you want to get those fibers really close together. I guess that pigment really close together. So you're going to get it looking really nice. Everything else, the watercolor paper will just absorb and eat up, so you won't have that shine quite the same way. But look at that. Now I'm adding in some other colors. And there you go. Now I'm going to shut up so you guys can get the satisfaction of this next little bit as I take off the tape. Oh, I love it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. But here we go. Hey everybody, my name is Gabriel Bowman. I appreciate you guys clicking on this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. That way you don't miss any of my future videos. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I'll be posting like this every single day except for Sundays, and I cannot wait for you guys to join me for the process. But without further ado, I'm gonna let you guys get going, and I'll see you tomorrow.